Hey, why is it time for meat puck already? I know. Yeah, right, I'll get my tuchus up. And we gotta put away some laundry, because hashtag Vanlife. Oh, you're being very patient. I hear ya. Okay, let's get you your meat puck. Here you go. Finish that up. Hello. Stubborn meat puck. Okay. Oh, a little too early for that. Yeah. Can you tell there was a deal? Breakfast. Water. Thank you. And yes, I did switch my fridge back. Just found myself with more refrigerated items. Took no time at all. The freezer back on the right side. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for clicking on yet another one of my videos. I greatly appreciate it. To get my day started here, I've been up for a few hours doing some editing in the back of the good ship Lucky, as I do, and now it's time to get the day going. And yeah, I did some laundry yesterday, and as I mentioned before, I don't like putting these t-shirts from Rocky Mountain Flannel Company in the dryer because they're just so soft and they're the perfect fit for my fat ass. So, and I washed some Dixons as well. These ones can go in the dryer, but they didn't, so everything just got hung up on the steering wheel. It was on my clothesline earlier, but makes it hard to get around the good ship Lucky when you've got two t-shirts hanging in the middle of her. So we'll get these all folded up. And then today, I have an appointment with a chiropractor in a little bit here. And that's going to be my, first point of the day kind of thing. If you're new around here, if you haven't seen the last few episodes, you might not know that I've been going and seeing a massage therapist for the last little while. I've seen her probably about 5 times in the last 7 or 8 weeks. Because back then, which was almost 2 months ago, I woke up and it's absolute pain in my neck. Like right in the back of my neck, right, and down into the base of my neck and into my shoulders. And it kind of migrates around, primarily on the left. This morning, it's right in my neck, which is a huge pain in the arse. And I've been, it feels like when you sleep funny, like you sleep on too many pillows and your neck is cricked or something. That's sort of what it felt like, and that's still what it feels like to this day. And it gets to the point of being really agonizing. Now I can cover it up with a concoction of Tylenol and Advil, but what's really concerning is as soon as I stop taking those painkillers, the pain immediately comes back. And in my experience, most of the time with cricked neck pain, that goes away after a few days. And like I said, here we are a couple months on, and with my pre-existing back issues that I've had, it's hard for my brain to not immediately go, oh great, is there something else wrong with my spine? Because it's all connected. My chiropractor, he's like the closest thing I have to a family doctor. Now, I don't actually think this will be chiropractically related. I don't know that it's actually bone. Wouldn't that be great if I just needed a little oh, and it fixed it right up? I highly doubt that though, but he will be able to get me hopefully like whatever requisition form I would need for maybe an x-ray and maybe an MRI and just who knows. It's time to start attacking this and getting to the bottom of it and figuring out what the heck is going on. Because I don't want to be taking a fistful of painkillers every day for the rest of my life. I mean, it might be my fate, I don't know, but it is concerning that it's been going on this long with no resolution, right? So gonna get that taken care of, and I gotta stop at the UPS store. There was a couple packages that were dropped off for me yesterday, so we'll get that done. And then later this afternoon, hang on, I'm just gonna grab some coffee creamer here. Later this afternoon, I'm actually meeting with a landlord for a potential Sticks and Bricks location, so that's exciting. After the chiro, we'll get the whole rig moved to a new location and just continue our van life in the big city. And that is the plan for today. It sucks that I'm dealing with this pain, but I just gotta, I'm very stubborn when it comes to pain as well. Those who've been around the channel for a long time know this, but I'm getting to a point in my life and I guess a stage in my life, which is really just another word for point, where I don't like dealing with this sort of pain anymore. I've got more activities I would like to do. I've got a little girl I enjoy picking up. That's probably part of the problem, but I'm her dad. I ain't gonna stop picking her up no matter how much it hurts. So let's see if we can get some help for that situation, shall we? For those that might be wondering, yes, the TENS machine does give a little bit of relief, but this morning, just like I have not taken any of my painkillers, I didn't want to use that because I want to be like chock full of pain when I get there so I can describe it well to him. It sucks and it's not ideal. I need this just in case we got a little bit of a wait. And my panty, I'll be back soon. Gonna go hopefully get news. I doubt it will be good or bad today. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Flannel weather. I enjoy this weather. Well, I can. Today it's probably going to be feeling very summery by midday. It's going to be the warmest day this week. And yeah, it's still technically winter. All right. Switch. Lights off. Big fat putty tat's back. Glasses. Water bottle. Last pull of the coffee because it's a mug with a handle. And that won't work in the Irish Fire Queen. Good grief. The wind from Banff has made its way here. A little breezy. Good morning. Not too bad. How you doing today?
Good.
Just getting the day started. Look at that product wall. You
Yes.
crushed it.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it looks awesome. Very cool. You guys did a good job. No, yeah, I was in Banff last weekend, but now just
How
tooling
was it?
around. It was really nice. It was windy though.
Yeah.
Just like what's kind of starting here. Like it, of course, like it was super windy Friday, Saturday. The two major days were there. And then the day we leave, beautiful.
Beautiful.
No wind, nice and warm. That, of course.
You went in a car or a truck?
I took my van and the Jeep. I towed it up there with the van and I camped up a Tunnel Mountain. Yeah. It was a really good time. Cool. Thanks, man. Yeah, have a good day. A fun merge. Back onto McLeod Trail. All the way over. California lane change. Yeah, I left with a lot of time. It's got about a half an hour to kill before my actual appointment. No problem. Pull in here. Let's not take up the quick shop 15-minute spot if we don't have to. Where is their spot? Oh my god, this parking lot is filthy. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, look at all that dirt blowing around outside. My goodness. Yuck. That's how you know what time of year it is. The street sweepers haven't come out yet. But the sun is out and it's melted all of the snow, so now we're just left with dirt and gravel. Lovely. I haven't been back here since before my back surgery. My chiro is the one that sort of got that whole ball rolling for me way back in the day, before we even knew what the issue was, and I haven't seen him since. All right, so we got a couple packages here from the good old Amazon. Let's get those open and see what we got. Which, no matter what it is, I know it's just going to be insane generosity from my amazing community here. I guess I should take this opportunity, too, to just remind everybody, I do this every once in a while because I see it happening. If you think you're subscribed to the channel, maybe double check, because we do hear quite often that people notice themselves becoming unsubscribed through no fault of their own. So if you want to double check that, that would be great. If you're not subscribed, I would greatly appreciate it if you did, and turn on notifications so you never miss a Vanlife Plus episode, and maybe leave a like and a comment. All that stuff greatly helps the video out, for sure. From Robin Bellner, please enjoy. My super sticker didn't work out right on the Friday Night Live. From Robin. Oh, I remember you saying that, Robin. All good, my dear. Oh, an M&M Meats gift card. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. This is great. Again, if you're new around here and you haven't been paying attention, I've fallen in love with M&M Meats, and it's like my go-to for meals. And I don't see that changing in the future, so why would I put this back in the bigger envelope? Recycle? Keep. Thank you, Robin. I appreciate that. And another flat envelope. This one, oh, paper. This one's more eco-friendly. That's what they tell us anyway. Ooh, more gift cards. Who are these from? Again, from Annie. Oh my goodness. Oh, she sent me some more of those ultimate dining gift cards. Annie, thank you very much. These ones are great. This helps so much. I just booked a bunch of hotel stays for myself and the Pirate Princess with scheduling stuff that's coming up here through the month of March. And for dinners and whatnot, these work at a multitude of locations, so I greatly appreciate that. Annie, you spoil me far too much, my dear. I hope you are doing well. Again, why? Well, I'm going to sit here for half an hour. I got to take this flannel off because I run hot, as I say quite often, and it's a lot warmer outside than it looks with all that wind. Or maybe the wind's just blowing in all that hot air. Stay hydrated. All right, well, we got the portable Switch. I'm having so much fun with my N64 and doing the collection and the quest. There might be one more I want to pick up today. I don't know if I will. You'll know already, depending on the title of this vlog, but we'll see where the day takes us. What? I charged it! My Switch is at 17%. I must not have locked the screen last night. Whoa, I just got a whole bunch of notifications on my phone. It's happening. Oh, yes, right. Well, I wonder if this will charge. Ooh! Let's take the cable for my phone, and will it charge my Switch? It does! Huzzah! 17%. Unbelievable. Anyway, I really enjoy my N64. Unfortunately, I can't take my N64 with me. Unless, of course, I'm playing the online portion of the Switch thing. But no, actually, I'm going to give this game a shot, which is a game, I think it came out, I want to say on the GameCube originally. I'm not 100% sure, but it's a game just called 13. And it's got a remaster on the Switch here. And it was on sale in the eShop for like $2 the other day. Figured I'd give it a shot, so this is what I'm going to do for the next 30 minutes. Microids. I've never heard of that company. Or them. Maybe this is why I never played this game. How many people made this game? Explosives are a great way to deal with a group of enemies. You're telling me. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this thing's like cel-shaded and comic booky. That's cool. All right, let's press the A button. I'm not using the... Come on. Already, I'm kind of regretting never playing this game back in the day. It is stylistic AF. And it's just the opening cinematic. But it's, yeah, like the comic book, like the panels slide in. It's just a cinematic. But the panels slide in. When he presses buttons, like little, like the word click comes up, just like in a comic book. This is really cool. There's too many video games to play them all. I think that's the issue. This game's pretty fun, actually. I'm not gonna lie. It's got a lot of Jason Bourne vibes. You wake up on a beach, you don't have a memory, you're clearly some sort of secret agent. I like it. One thing I've noticed playing the N64, the little things that go unappreciated in today's world. Right now, I'm just in the middle of whatever sequence in the game. I can just press the lock button on the Switch, and it'll be right there when I boot it back up. Can't do that with the N64. It's either on or off. All right, time to go in and see a man about a pain in my neck. Back on with the flannel. Hey, did the wind calm down? Yeah, I can still see it blowing around up there in the trees. Bloody wind! And he's got a BAMF tag in the window. Doing it right, sir. All right, appointment number 1 down. And honestly, with a little bit of an adjustment, some 10s and some like machine that goes, but way faster than that, I am feeling a little bit more loose. So now is the time to get some anti-inflammatories into my system, along with a little bit of painkillers and a whole bunch more of UGWA. And hopefully we're on the right track here. He didn't want to get I didn't want to get an x-ray right away, and that is fine. I want to let him do his thing. I haven't seen him, like I said, in forever, but he was very happy to see how well I was doing, considering how messed up my back was, and we made another appointment in 2 days' time. That might work out really well, because there's a place in this same parking lot that we've been wanting to check out for a little while, ever since a certain somebody discovered a certain chicken sandwich on the menu. Another reason to make sure you're subscribed and you have notifications turned on, because that'll be coming up shortly. All right, now back to the good ship Lucky, and let's get that whole rig shuffled, shall we? Let's come back here. Whoop, everything's falling. It's not as nicely packed in today as it was the other day. What the heck? And there goes the door. Very windy. This was a bad idea. I don't mean opening the door today. I mean putting a large drawer in the back of the van and then putting so many items in it that I might want on the daily. That there. I need both doors open. Stupid van build. Okay. Looking forward to redesigning you, Lucky. There goes my Windex. I want in here, and I want, what do I want? I want this. Time to make a little bit more room in the refrigerator. Okay. And inside. Oh, I'm not going to miss this wind when it's done. Okay, let's get this plugged in here. We're just going to use Lucky's inverter today. We never do that. It's always EcoFlow this, EcoFlow that. On the odd occasion, Jackery ho. But today we'll just use Lucky's inverter because she's right out in the sun. And how much solar are we pulling right now? Go to the DC Home app for my Renogy control panel, or charge controller. Words are hard. Hey, look at that. We are pulling 106 watts from the sun. Cool. So that'll be enough. And we're going to use a little egg boiler here. So yeah, I've still got all of these eggs left over from when I went camping and we wanted to make those brownies. And so like a carton of eggs in here, it just takes up too much room, and I'm not doing a lot of scrambling or frying of eggs as of right now. So this little sucker holds, how many is it? 2, 4, 6, yeah, 7 eggs. Is that exactly how many I have left? That would be great. Darn close. Cool. So I guess well, that one's cracked. So there we go. Get that one out of here. And then it will be perfect. Although before I filled that little thing, I should have put the water in. So, water from the faucet. There we go. Fill up our little thing. Hi-ya, nice and hard. This is how we know water level's basically at hard. Bring this over here. Let's move one of these little eggies. Oh no! Well, before this one breaks, that egg just unalived itself. Oh no! Now I got egg all over my carpet. Alright, the majority of it's cleaned up. Gonna have to get these carpets to the laundromat sooner rather than later. But for now, you just hit this little spot with some vinegar, let it soak in, and then hopefully we'll keep the salmonella off of our tootsies. On the bright side, no man left behind. However, I still haven't done this part. So, in with you. There we go. Hi-ya, hi-ya, and go. There's no power yet because the bloody inverter's not on. Now we have power. Try that again. Huzzah! Hard-boiled eggs coming right up. Or are you just so excited, Penny? Hard-boiled eggs? Yeah? I don't think you need any hard-boiled eggs. I don't think you would eat them. But I could find you some treats. How you feel about that? You okay with that? Oh, it almost made you itchy. It was like this close to being an itch. Okay, we got this disco ball up here too. Let's move that guy so it doesn't break. And let's see what we have for treats up here. We'll just keep with the classics for now. Continue to make our way through these bursts. blue buffalo. I can't even speak. Here you go. I just. Good girl. You love your treats. There you go. Yes, we have some time to kill while I wait for the eggs to finish. It's been a while since I've boiled eggs. Forgot that I need like an ice bath, but we will not have ice in time. That is for darn sure. We did put that bottle of water in the fridge this morning, so hopefully it's cold enough. You could give a shit. Just give me more treats. There you go. I don't go kitty. Again, it's so hot with the sun just beating through. I could put the window blocker up, but it's kind of nice to just enjoy the weather when we can as well. All right, so cat treats back in here. This whole drawer is like a little bit of a Jenga situation. There we go. This drawer, the whole van's a bit of a Jenga situation. Not gonna lie. We're inside. I guess I don't need my dead kitten anymore. On the lay. So yeah, a couple hours left till I have to go look at that place. I am very excited to see it. If it works out, it's going to be really cool for us. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. It wouldn't be for a while yet anyway, but it was a subscriber that reached out to me regarding this place, and they're looking to move this summer closer to their family, and they're not quite ready to give their place up yet. So could all be good things. That'd be pretty cool if it works out. It's just another testament to the internet and putting yourself out there. I think that's pretty cool. Where's the switch? Did I leave it in the Jeep? Actually, I didn't realize what... Well, wait a second. I'm making eggs. I was just going to say I was going to make myself a microwave meal, but I'm making eggs. Why wouldn't I just eat eggs? Why is this such a dilemma? Because I wanted to use the microwave. Which I've also started doing this just for storage, right? I've got a box of crackers in here and a bag of chips that go great with the buffalo chicken dip, which I am sadly out of at the moment. However, we got an M&M Meats gift card, so I could restock that later. But now that I've rejigged my fridge and made the refrigerator side the bigger side again, obviously the freezer is smaller now, so I can't have as many M&M Meats things in there, or, well, it doesn't have to exclusively be M&M Meats products, but any frozen products can't have as many in there. But I was having the thought the other day, I'm like, what do I need a large portion of frozen meals for on hand? I live in my van. I'm out and about every single day, oot and a boot, depending on where you are in Canada. I will just, when I'm out, I'll just stop it at M&M Meats. This way I can have more refrigerated items. Which reminds me, I do need milk. Bought a box of Captain Crunch frosted vanilla yesterday for Brooklyn and I to try, and we tried it at Lindsay's. It was delicious. Guess where the box of cereal is? At Lindsay's! It is what it is. Her and Sadie can enjoy. Anyway, I got wildly off track here. I guess I'm not making a microwave meal, but I do need a bowl, and there is my collapsible bowl. I'm going to fill this with the refrigerated water, another thing that I can now fit in there once again. And we'll give the eggs the bathing they deserve. Ew, the last time I used this bowl, it was clearly for shaving. There's whiskers everywhere. Those better be whiskers. Well, no matter which part of the body they came from, it's definitely me, and the eggs are in a shell. Everybody just calm down. Whilst we continue to wait, we could probably dab our egg splooge and vinegar concoction up now. Hope for the best. Penny, don't eat off of this spot later, okay? All right, I'm gonna need my tongs, because the eggs are always very hot when they first come out of that little thing. Oh yeah, the Starlink mount, I gotta get that. It's on the list of things to do for sure. Let's see, there's my tongs. And hopefully get into that this weekend. Maybe on Saturday. Maybe it won't be as windy. I need to still grind off my solar panels and whatnot. It's probably going to ruin my Rhino rack bars, at least the feet, because they're all seized up. I discovered that almost a year ago, actually, when I was rebuilding Lucky, that the little screws on the feet that mount to the roof, like the gutter on the van, they seized up, because then I didn't put any anti-seize on them like a noob. So I'm going to have to use my angle grinder to zip them off. And then I want to get the Starlink dish mounted on the roof and my solar panels rejigged. There's also a solar panel that Lindsay from Cozy Cabin on Wheels wants to pay forward to me, a 200-watt sucker. I still need to measure up there. I'm so lazy when it comes to doing that sort of thing. But it's far too windy outside for me to be climbing up on luppies. Yep, we're doing great. Luppy's roof is not an ideal place to be today. And we are done. Little light just ticked off. Make sure we turn the switch off, because if you don't, it'll come back on far too soon. And with no water in there, bad things will happen to good people. All right, 1 egg, 2 egg, 3 egg, more. Uh-oh. Man down. These eggs, man. These eggs had a rough life, apparently. This one just, he burst. Feel your pain, brother. All right, so over here, let's grab our water. And get them soaked in some nice cool water. Stop that cooking process. Hey, look, yeah, exactly. Get your poop in a group, egg. Let them soak for a bit. And then for this bad boy, I find it's best when it's still hot to hit it with some vinegar. And then it cleans off all that brown schmutz from the egg. Right? And the vinegar helps cool it down, so I don't have to wait. We can get it nice and tidy right now. Yeah, this thing's great. This was sent to me by the lovely Sharon with an E, and it's still going nice and strong today. Just off of Amazon. I don't know the brand of it, but I would just look up like, oh, there it is. Hang on. It is an Elite Gourmet. Just like myself. Stop breaking the law, assholes. Yeah, right? Nice and cleaned up with a little bit of spritz of vinegar. Put our little measuring cup back in there. Lid back on. We'll turn off the inverter. Unplug it. And now, once we're feeling brave enough to go wrestle with that, we can put it away. For now, though, I don't want to do that. Nailed it. Polish that off so now we can, hello, push the button. Refill this bad boy before we get him back in the sink, and we'll have lots of water for this evening. And put our vinegar back into there. And the tongs made it all the way to the fridge. It's not where they go. Uh-oh, and this is kind of what I thought. I was wondering, like, I haven't gotten water in a while. And we're out. So now we're going to have to get everything out of here so we can get a water bottle. Holy Dinah. Breezy. Move aside the vinegar, move aside the blend jet, the whittle basket. I never got rid of that thing, surprisingly. Avocado spray oil. Watch your arm. We still haven't done anything about that screw yet. Bring your baking powder out as well. Baking powder, baking soda. And release the hose. And hopefully it's just, come here. Let me bundle. Why are you so tight in there? Probably because the rum's pushing on the whole contraption from the other side. Isn't it always the way? The rum is always causing problems. That's so weird. I just could have sworn I've seen these things before. I'm just on Amazon right now, and I'm trying to find myself a, what I thought was a 4-way entry gland for cables on the roof. Because I've got, well, the regular ones, which just like this stuff here. Like, if you don't know what an entry gland is, let's see if I can get a good picture of this for you. It is this thing, right? It goes up on the roof. You drill a hole in your roof. And then your cables, primarily your solar cables, come in through this thing and then down through the hole that you've drilled. And this helps keep water out from the hole, right? I mean, yeah, you could just use silicone as well. But I could have sworn that I've seen entry glands like this that have more than just 2 entries on them. But I type in 4-way entry gland into Amazon. I'm not getting anything. I type that into Google. I'm not getting anything. I wonder if the ones that I've seen people have just modified for themselves. Because forward thinking about getting the Starlink dish up there, I would like to just use the hole that I already have. I'm going to turn this light off, make it a little easier to see. Yeah, right? Like, I've got, that's the hole that I drilled for my solar cables. So those 2 cables there, those are the ones that go outside through the entry gland and to the panels. And then this comes in and goes down and under there to the charge controller, right? And I would love to not have to drill another hole in Lucky's roof. Just replace that current entry gland with another one and have the Starlink cable run up that hole. But it doesn't appear to be a thing, which is super strange, because I swear to God, I've seen them, but I don't know. I thought I'd be able to order it off Amazon and stay ahead of the game. Not today, says the universe. Not today. How are our eggs doing over here? Pretty good. You guys ready to get mowed? Because I'm ready to mow you. Where did I put it? Oh wait, maybe it's not in here. Well, there's some salt. Well, what about my pepper? That's cat food. We don't want to put that on our eggs. That would be ill-advised. It's just making my Max Air Fan hood vent flap. We're going to close this up. Now, we don't have the heater going right now. It's nice and warm. We don't need that open. I don't want to risk it getting damaged. Although, to be fair, that fan shroud or whatever has lasted through a lot. I imagine it being basically in the middle of the roof and surrounded by everything else up there has helped keep it safe. Where is my pepper? So random. Oh, there it is. I missed it. It was in this drawer. I got a little salt and pepper shaker. Yeah, that'll be good. This is always the test. How did the whole sequence of events turn out here? Is it going to be easy to peel or hard to peel? This one's feeling fairly easy so far. But if you end up with a chunky egg, it's kind of a fail. That was a pretty easy peel, I would say. Fingers crossed they are all like that. Now, is she nice and cooked? Oh, perfect! Get the seasoning. What if the salt, yeah, that's kosher salt in there. Are those holes big enough for it to come out of? Oh yeah, kind of keeps you nice and restrained. All right, cool. Ever since I put the little drawers up there, I took the seasonings that I had mounted to the wall magnet off just because there's no room for them up there. It's just the way it is. All right. We got salt. We got pepper. We got egg. Yeah, that's a nice break for the microwave meals. What kind of turn signal is that? Still haven't gotten to the bottom of that. At least it's still working. It almost outright failed completely yesterday. What's really interesting though too is that well, I can't put them on right now, there's somebody behind me. The four-way flashers work just fine. So that leads me to believe that it's probably an issue in the actual turn signal arm itself. Gonna have to do a dive into the Googles later. Lucky, just hold it together a little bit longer, girl. Please. Yeah, the right turn signal works just fine. All right, well, got about an hour to kill before I gotta go see this place. And since we're in the area, we may as well add to the collection. It's going great. I'm having so much fun. And actually, this is funny. This should have been the first one I got with that story that I told in the initial video about all of this. But since I got the system that came with Donkey Kong, I figured I'd hold off a little bit. Well, enough holding off. How you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good to see you again.
You too.
Can I get a copy of Diddy Kong Racing?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Thanks, man. Now that is super cool to see. Look at that box. It's even in a little plastic protection case. Diddy Kong Racing. This was the very first game I ever got with my N64 back when I got it on that fateful Christmas morning out in BC with Byron. And we had so much fun. And this game's actually really fun. Spoilers, and I'll just hand in my gamer card now. I've never been the biggest fan of Mario Kart. I get it. I enjoy it. I've got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on my Switch, and it is a lot of fun, and I've played all of them. But I never really got into Mario Kart 64. Don't worry, it's going to get added to the collection, hopefully, one day. But this was the game that really drew my attention, probably because it was the first game we ever got for the system, right? And it's not just a simple racer. There's a whole adventure mode, single player, where you're unlocking levels and fighting against the boss, otherwise known as whiz pig. And look at the, like, this is what the collecting part of it is all about. It's so nice to find something like this in such pristine condition. Like, the box itself is in such good condition. For a game that came out in 1997, props to the original owner, because they took damn good care of the box. And this is what I was talking about, why I like the N64 boxes so much, because every side is a different color with different artwork on it. I just think that's so cool. Man, the snow level in this one, the Christmassy one, so much fun. Anyway, add that to the collection, and it is now time to make my way over to the Sticks and Bricks and see how my future could potentially play out. Let's maybe have an icebreaker or two so you don't smell like hard-boiled eggs. Wow. Well, I don't want to get ahead of myself. I don't want to set myself up for disappointment. But it's hard for me to not think, I don't know what I did right in this world to deserve something like this coming into my life. But this would just cross all of the T's and dot all of the I's. It's an amazing place that would absolutely be an incredible home for me in Brooklyn. I feel like we got on really well, the owner of the property. And this could be the start of a really good thing. Oh, wow. I wanted to get like an initial into the van afterwards reaction, and it's just, I hope it works. I'm not going to get ahead of myself. Hopefully, lucky start, please. I knew she was going to do that. Don't embarrass me. Get your poop in a group. Hold it together just a little bit longer. Listen, you're not going anywhere. You don't have to be upset. But anyways, all joking aside, oh, thank you. It was absolutely incredible, and it's got so much potential, and it could be an amazing relationship with the landlord as well. I'm going to leave it at that though, because that was overwhelming in all of the right ways. I am so excited. I hope it works out. Just stay focused. Keep squirreling away as much as we can squirrel away. Keep being positive. That's what got me this far. There's no reason to stop now. Off to get the pirate princess.
I don't know where you came from, but this road is yours to trail, made to mold into a song that's sung before your day. So you found the beat, the melody, the words to lift your soul. You were made with love. You were made with love. You were made with love for this world. Silence speaks under our feet. The roots across the land. Oh, these cosmic plans vibrate, sending souls for helping hands. So you sow the seed and let it breathe.
And that's another day in the big city. I'm feeling really, really good about that Sticks and Bricks. What I'm not feeling so great about right now, and I'm just going to have to deal with it until the time comes, is went to pick Brooklyn up because she wasn't feeling very well at school today, and she was quite sick. So ultimately, I made the decision that it was best for her to go home to her mom's early because she had a space to rest there. And that's what she needed to do tonight. So it broke my heart to not have my evening with her, but the little girl needed some rest. And that's a perfect example of something that wouldn't have to happen once we have our own place. So I'm greatly looking forward to that. I'm sure the big fat Tubbers is looking forward to that as she sucks back her meat puck in the good ship Lucky. And it's a beautiful night out here. The wind has finally died down. we can now hit the high seas and find a place to hunker down. So, I'm going to leave this one here, and I'm going to say, as always, thank you very much for watching. And until the next one, just go out there, be happy, be creative, be yourselves, and most importantly, just be positive. And remember, only dead fish go with the flow. See you in the next one.
You are